I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually. Let me go. Let me go. Look out! Confringo!
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Beetle the Bard is a bit...
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ramrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Something real fast.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin
Man,
banker at Gringotts,
actually, I ain't gonna
shouldn't be
judge. Sometimes
surprised
it
at
was
what
my
happened
fault.
to Mom.
Like, some things I could have been evil, like a little girl, like, can you get my gas phone? I'm like, I should make fun of you, but you know what? I'm gonna get those gas phones for whatever reason.
There's a victory that came
But
too soon.
eventually, I'm just run amok. I'm gonna run amok. I gotta slow burn them like Time Riddle.
Levioso. Accio. Potato. Stupefy.
Yeah.
Levioso.
My boy big.
Accio.
I was like, this game a little too good.
Revelio.
Professor Black. It's funny seeing him on the other side of the law. A black not in jail? It's crazy. I used to always have a problem with that. I was like, that man named Sirius Black and he was prisoner. I just thought about that. Just irrelevant, funny. Toe Chain, Sirius Black. What's his name? Shacklefoot. Shacklebolt. Yeah, Shacklebolt. I'm like, what? I'm a dueling king on here. Cause he a low-key little sneak too. Dylan Kirk? You want to talk about some dueling? The one who even pointed me to the future duel.
Too many.
I guess it's crazy that I'm doing certain good stuff and my characters like in the McNair bloodline. Like, well, we kill magical creatures. We executioners. What's you over there playing?
Levioso.
I shall avenge your death.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Yes.
Everyone will lead us to victory!
You will suffer.
What an unfortunate end for you!
I won't rest until you're dead. Easily diverted.
Levioso.
But this is sad. Really, it is.
Incendio. Levioso.
An utterly pitiful display.
Incendio.
You are terribly outmatched. Surely you...
Levioso. Accio.
I feel as though you're not even trying.
Levioso.
Trying to sneak into his library while these teachers standing outside the door talking and shit. There we go.
That was quite something.
What distraction did he do? Because she's still right here.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to on.
Quick go.
If you're here for my wares...
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints.
Ooh, mama, how the hell?
You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Says
Once
his
my
thanks
car's
is
arrived,
enough.
I'd be happy to show you my wares.
Handy
Chill out.
resource indeed, your field.
I've no idea who it is you think I
That
might
was
have
down
seen.
bad.
I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to.
Victor Rookwood
Oh,
don't
man, I
give a
can't go on the
dox's
Chamber
nip
of
back your
Secrets. Even
time.
though I know exactly where it's
Oi,
at thanks to that movie.
Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be sick.
Enough out of
We
you.
can't give you all that now.
Leave her alone.
You know, they don't get a lot for a few hundred years.
I see you.
Accio. Incendio.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Oh, here we go again. They always want me to enter something.
Do you really think you case we can hold them off?
I'm not going anywhere.
You'll take that
Tell Rookwood to find me himself. Accio. Incendio.
You've made a great mistake.
Discover the secret.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
What room?
It's a long story, but thank you
Oh,
for
there
your
we go.
help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne
That's what I'm
Alley.
saying, bro.
She's a
And not
travelling
to
vendor.
mention the
Here's
black
what's
people
going on
look
in the
like
Highlands before
black
I do.
people. Oh my god, that was like the
You're
most
a
beautiful thing
researcher.
they could have.
Nora Treadwell at your
do I have to
service.
fight these?
Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you.
Invoke
Chatters
ancient
on
magic for the
endlessly
first time.
about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the
Let's
trials.
pull some ancient
Well
magic on
then,
them.
I'll let you in
We're
on a
ready
little
for- oh, no.
secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's
Oh, I
just
just
over there
died.
by my tent.
Secret ass antechamber. Play me.
This trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Wait, huh? How do I do this?
My word! Did you see that? The vine
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about
What?
these pyres.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Revelio. Incendio! I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall
Revelio.
return to the safety of my notes and books.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Professor, I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of
Oh
Ravenclaw
no, they
House.
said sprint
Why
and
do you
then jump
ask?
at the
I was
end.
curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see.
Okay.
Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds horrible.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Ivor.
Don't tell me I gotta fight. Oh, that's cool. Man, you feeling me?
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Killed me. I need some potions.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus will save your life.
Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Still at it, I see.
Leviosa! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Revelio.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
Revelio. Accio.
Pumpkins? Ah, I think I know just the place.
Incendio. Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
What's up, proper training?
Revelio.
Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
undermining the headmaster and getting something in return. Continue.
Oh, Scrope does not intend to undermine the headmaster. In fact, Scrope wants to surprise him. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages.
What the hell? Oh. It don't, but it do. There's one thing you can't change, no matter what. On to it, man. Yeah.
Accio. Incendio.
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
This old ass teacher like a combination of Hagrid and Dumbledore. It's like he in it with you, but he ain't in it with you. But he wants you to do it on your own. But at the same time, he will help God. He hold your hand until he can't. When that man went invisible on me,
Could it be? A visitor?
and then it went dark, I was like, straight up.
Oh! Ah. Ooh. Ah. The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't
She
mind.
want to see
They're
me
not
outside.
here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages.
Why did I need the toast to get in here?
Oh, that was Apollonia's
Yeah,
idea.
everybody's sending me
Seems some squids love toast. They should have taught
Here's
you
the
that
mail
at
that never
Hogwarts.
fails.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat.
That's what I wanna
If
do
you don't
first.
mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Revelio.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a
Only place
ghost
I don't
there,
wanna walk.
Richard Jackdaw,
I'll walk
who's
outside.
agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
And here, yeah, you get
That boy
turned
was
around too
never
much
good
in
enough for
Hogwarts.
Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black Family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster.
Lots.
Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the
Kinda,
young
it's
Slytherin
just
found
like
what
going
they
to people's
needed.
columns.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Need some potions like a motherfucker.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Revelio.
You let Laura Treadwell go, didn't you? You're about to wish you hadn't.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio.
I've seen you duel.
Accio.
It won't work on me.
Oh, who got me? I didn't know it was that. Oh, I forgot they on tag. Just again, they on tag my teammates for real. Stop.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me.
Revelio.
Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath.
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
Now I got something to drink. Now I'm about to go
Just
scrap.
as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Now come hog you up.
Aren't you a little
I
far
still get
from
my ass
home?
whooped, but you know it's
Renrock
cool.
knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. Are you quite finished?
Incendio. Levioso. Incendio.
I won't rest.
Levioso. Expelliarmus.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Revelio. here.
Oh.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.